Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our third hour of our Tuesday stream. And it's time for some Guild of Dungeoneering. That's right, we are here and we have our chat venturers laid out before us. And it's time to go on some adventures, but let's make sure our roster is nice and updated. So, roll call time. Rains, I believe I saw you here earlier. That's correct. Huntsman, I believe, is currently driving home, so we'll keep him in rotation right now. Kisty is definitely here. Dan is here. Zombie is here. Awer is here somewhere, right? Awer, speak up. I think I saw you here just a minute ago, Awer. And Jake Bro, I think I saw you in here as well, Jake Bro. Are you still in here? Would you like to, would you care to take a spin on the lovely little tray table that is the rotating table of death and chat venturing? And Noble, of course, you are here to play the Bruiser. Excellent. So it looks like we have, in fact, most of our people here. We'll find out the rest along the way. Awer and Jake Bro being our ones that we may or may not have in chat here. So, when last we left our adventures, we found the Dungeon of the Dragon, and we stole a whole buttload of his treasure. We stole a whole buttload of his treasure, and he's probably very upset about that. So it means we're probably going to have to defeat the Angry Dragon. Does it not? Cinemara, you're more than welcome to get in on this. As soon as one of our chat venturers die, which is more than likely, we'll be able to get you in and name a chat venturer after you. I promise. Sorry, I forgot to close my door. I wanted to make sure that was taken care of. Anyway, so, revenge against an angry dragon. I'm feeling like we might want to send the Bruiser in to start this one off. Just to send somebody in who's got a little bit of a hearty gusto, somebody who might actually be able to actually stop this situation for a bit. Oh, right. We did try this one, and we were less than successful, unfortunately. Noble, it's your turn. And we're gonna try and do this here. Unfortunately, it's trying to send you back for these gold coins at the moment. We gotta make sure that doesn't happen. So let's set out our first corridor. And we do not want to fight one of these frenzied goblins. We learned that the hard way. We'll have to do this jungle warrior, which has no surrounding minions, so it doesn't get a bonus. And I believe that we should have 7 hearts to start with, thanks to our lovely little Flogrus tonic. Alright, so he starts out with a beat, and the good news is, Noble, you have some nice innate blocking abilities. And that spike damage, son. Oh, that feels good. He's gonna get a good pummel on us, but guess what? We're gonna be able to deal 1 physical damage back to him, evening things out a bit. The neurotoxin's coming in, and now I kind of wish that we could have blocked this one instead, but it's fine, because we actually have a pretty good chance of just discarding a 1 damage card that, it's okay. We're literally about to shuffle our cards again in an even fight. We're doing good. So we can go ahead and block his restore here, deal another spike damage, and he's not going to heal up those 2 hearts that he has right there. Shit. We actually can't take those 3 hits. I hope he doesn't get the fucking beat. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Fuck. I mean, we're gonna be able to take him down with us, but unfortunately, Noble, yeah, I'm thinking that cedar coffin is gonna be the way to go. God damn it.
Before you call it a day. How many children must you make cry? After that pitiful display.
Thanks, Bard. Thanks, Bard. You're not making it a whole lot better, buddy. Thought you were supposed to be on my side, singing songs about how great I am and stuff. Instead, you are adding to my humiliation as we add further to our graveyard. So, Cinemari, I'm thinking that you would be a great drunken sailor. And that puts you into the rotation. Welcome to the Chat Venturing Squad. As you can see, things are on an ever-rotating schedule around here. Don't get used to anybody's faces because they tend to change quite a lot. We have here another noble grave. How humiliating. Dying to a jungle warrior. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. That is a big old graveyard. I kind of want to put it all together into one long JPEG just to see how big it gets at some point, especially like after we beat the game. I think I'm going to do that, where I put the entire graveyard into one large JPEG, just forever commemorating all those who gave their lives for this game. Oh, Reigns, you're funny. Suicide implies that you had any control over your own death. Alright, so who should we send in here? You know, we haven't really had a whole... I don't know that I saw Jake Bro in here. I think Jake Bro might have left, unfortunately. But that's okay, because we can put in Wrench in his place. So we're all good here. And I don't think I saw Awer either, unfortunately. He might have succumbed to the lag problem. But what about... You know who hasn't really had a turn in a while? Kisty, the cat burglar. I feel like Kisty hasn't had a run in a while, and the last time she did, it didn't go so well. So let's try this, and this is, again, to kind of give Cinnamari the rules of the road. Trying to show her exactly what happens as we go on here. So, Cinnamari, you'll probably be our next adventurer. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Let's go ahead and put our corridor in the place that we know we want it, and... some nice little pixies in your way, Kisty. You can totally deal with pixies, right? Oh, really, Kisty? You know, honestly, they all blend together. I'm sorry. I forget. Things happen. It's starting out with a claw. I think we're gonna take it. Let's just take it. Fuck. And then, of course, it comes in with a nice sweeping blast that we're not gonna be able to do a whole lot about. But... at least we can go ahead and do a good pouncing attack and keep this lead that we have. Fuck. Fuck me. Seriously? It's gonna heal one heart off of that. Kisty. Things are starting to become less than fine. Well, I think we're gonna end up winning though, because we are gonna discard a card, but it doesn't heal it or anything. Motherfucker. 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 Goddamn. Flying ass, glittering ass, pixie ass sons of bitches killed another one of my goddamn chat features.
A sorry tale, a gory story, another hero dies for glory. In the ground they rest the head. Dead. Dead.
Dead.
Dead.
Dead. At least Kisty got a little bit more perky of a song, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah. That happened. It's okay, though. We'll go ahead and put Wrench into his place of destiny and see if that could possibly work. Ha! Jesus Christ. This is going badly. None of this is our fault. Alright, Cinnamari. You know the score. You know how this is gonna go. Let's give it a shot. It would actually help if I hit enter dungeon instead of quit. Oh boy. What would we do for a drunken sailor to see if he lives through one battle? Nobody's lived so far. Let's see if Cinnamari's lucky. Pixie's in her way. Avast ye! Belay that order or you'll feel me bosun's cut. It is, in fact, Cinnamari's first time. She's never really been off work in time to be at one of our streams. Oh, fuck me. And let's go ahead and parse that squinty eye and get ready to deal 2 extra damage with our next attack. This clumsy left jab coming in out of nowhere. Whoopaya! I guess that would have been a right jab, but whatever, you know what I meant. And with a reckless swing, we can actually go ahead and win this battle here because, well, fuck me and that tenacious. I keep forgetting about that shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is actually really bad. Because I either could have killed myself with the ability that we had, or we could let the rum save us. Guess what? That rum just saved us. And we're going to deal 5 motherfucking damage to those pixies. Holy shit. The pixies were not gentle, but it turns out neither is the drunken sailor. So we're good. We're totally good. We're totally good. Cinnamari, you have a choice of loot now. Do you want the demon claw, which will give you slice and dice? Do you want the brass knuckles, which will give you bash and slam? Or do you want the straight jacket, which will give you straight up +1 health, which could be very, very useful? The choices are yours and yours alone. Good luck. Yeah, it turns out the rum wasn't quite gone for your battle. So we got lucky. We got lucky. We'll call that what it was. We got lucky. Because I totally forgot about that wine stat. I mean, it's basically like Tenacious, but it gives you 3 hearts back instead of just 2. Wait. No? Tenacious gives you back 2 extra hearts, giving you a total of 3? Huh. So I guess it is just like Tenacious. Interesting. No. Anyway. Fucking brass knuckles. Okay. She wants them brass knuckles. What better for a drunken sailor than a pair of brass knuckles? And the dragon's gonna move up and claim another victim, unfortunately. Ooh, and suddenly we do not have anything to stop him. Okay, so that means we need to actually... Let's sacrifice the creature in the way and clear out this route to get to the chest. I feel like that's definitely the better way to go, because we're still gonna keep this same lead that we have already. I want to put a gold pouch in this room, so that way we can at least still be getting something. And how do you like Jungle Warrior sandwiches? I have a feeling that you might like that, dragon. It might taste tasty to you. And we'll go ahead and put a fountain in the way, because here's the thing, if it sucks, oh, excellent. I was about to say, if it sucks, we have another turn to plot another course around, but turns out, it doesn't suck. Huh. Well, it turns out it must be Twitch this time, because I'm actually not dropping any frames this game, so not me. Now, Cinnamari, we can totally take our chances here with the Harpy. Oh, hello, Shen. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, man. Let's go ahead and lay down another room. Oh, fuck. That's a dead end. Son of a bitch. All right. This corridor actually has some branches here. So, we have a choice. And I'm actually going to let you make this choice, Cinnamari. Where is this Harpy going to go? Do you want this Harpy to go in your way before we get this chest? Or do you want this Harpy to go in the way of the dragon and continue to slow it down? If you don't put it in the way of the dragon will advance 2 squares towards us, shortening our lead from 6 squares, or 5 squares to 4. So, do you want the Harpy to go in front of the dragon or in front of yourself? Welcome back, Awer. Good timing, too. I think we actually still have a character with your name on it. Alright, Cinnamari says Harpy in front of the dragon. And Swagaby to pillage an A. Alright, so here's your choice of some level 3 loots. Now remember, you've already got a weapon, so you're going to be replacing your weapon one way or the other. We have a spear that replaces Bash and Slam with Swift and Interrupt. 2 pretty good attacks to have here. The Broken Bottle will replace Bash and Slam with Swift, Slice, and Rekindle. And the Flintlock Pistol will give you Fury, which means once you reach half health, all of your attacks do +1 damage. And then Fire Blast and Flame Lash. 2 pretty decent attacks to have. So I'll leave you again to your choice, Cinnamari. Which one do you want? The Spear, the Broken Bottle, or the Flintlock? Now, the Flintlock gives you some magic damage. You don't have a whole lot of that. And it also gives you another passive bonus. Pretty decent. Pretty decent passive bonus to have, too. Now, and the Broken Bottle gives you the chance to heal back a little bit. But that little bit can actually be gained upon by other items that you get to grow into some really good healing powers later on. So it just depends on how you want to build your deck. And this is where you start making those choices. Cinnamari chooses the Flintlock. You got it, babe. You are a pirate. And what is a pirate without his sidearm, am I right? The dragon says tasty, and it's gonna claim another delicious treat. We're gonna lay down some good loots in our way, and we're actually level 2. With a total of 9 hearts under our belt, we can actually take on this sandworm here. The sandworm, as it turns out, loves paprika. Just a little side note for you. But it also has Night Owl and Tenacious. So it's a tough enemy. We have the same choice, Cinemari. Do we put the worm in our way, or do we put the worm in the dragon's way? I'll leave that choice up to you again. We will need to power you up enough to take on an 11 heart, Flame 5, Sorcery 2, and Demonic 2 have-an-ass dragon. So it's tough. Remember that. We're probably going to have to reach full level 4 and probably full gear by the time we fight the dragon. Because we've tried to fight the dragon before at mostly full gear, and unfortunately the law won. So this is a tough choice for you. But what will it be, Cinemari? The dragon or you? All right. The worm goes in our way. Let's do this thing. Oh, we actually have one more move that we can make. You know what? Let's be a little optimistic. In case we win this fight, let's go and put some gold in the way. All right, Cinemari. This worm suddenly has a very even fight on its hands. We can try and block it, but I don't think that we're going to be able to block everything, unfortunately. We now have Fury, which means we're going to be really close to being able to do +1 damage with all of our attacks. But we can also go ahead and just swing out Hardy, and that'll mean 4 total damage for us, but 3 total damage for him. Shit. Unfortunately, we're going to go down again. When does Rum kick in? First time starting a turn on 1 heart. Ooh, baby. Guess what, motherfucker? We can hit him hard with this reckless swing. And he's going to get Tenacious, but we're going to get Rum. So guess what? We're going to block his Spider Bite. Oh, fuck. We don't have... if only this was our Bruiser. If only this was our Bruiser. We would be able to do the spike damage right here and have killed the worm just there. But it's okay, because our clumsy left jab is going to get amped up by Fury. This 2 damage pain isn't going to be enough to kill us. And this worm is going down. Cinemar, you are victorious! Yet again, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So, Cinemari, the choice is yours. The Mind Staff, which will replace your Flintlock, unfortunately. It'll give you Wise and Mind Strike. Wise gives you +1 starting hand size in battle. Pretty good ability to have. Or you can have the Sword, which will replace all 3 of your abilities with Slice and Dice. Or the Bone Helmet, which will give you Mind Strike and Focus, giving you +1 magic damage on your next magic attack, which you do have 1 magic damage dealing attack, 2 magic damage dealing attacks. And it also heals, and it also draws a card. And then Mind Strike, magic damage dealing and drawing a card. So, not too shabby. But I will leave the choice up to you, my dear. Will you replace your weapon, or will you get a piece of headgear? Yeah, Cinemari. I mean, that's twice we've had to rely on our rum powers to keep us living there. So, you are definitely drunk as fuck right now. But it's okay. That's literally in the title of the job description. You're a drunken sailor. And you're a drunken sailor now, with a very adorable little bone helmet on. How cute. And now we have the clairvoyant buff, which means that this next fight that we have, monster gains predictable. That's going to be very, very nice. In fact, that next fight is going to be right now. But who's it going to be against? The Harpy, which has Feral 3 and Demonic 2. Yeah, I think Demonic 2 is a magic damage dealing ability, and we don't really have a whole lot of magic damage blocking shit. So, I think we're going to put the Harpy there. We'll put the Snake there. And I can... Ooh, yes. I was like, I don't really have anything to connect to that corridor. Turns out I do. So we're good. Excellent. Here's another piece of equipment coming your way, Cinemari. Hopefully. 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 It'd be really embarrassing to lose now. Reckless Swing coming your way. Yep. Unfortunately, we both took 3 damage that turn. But we will be able to whip out this Flame Lash first, dealing a good bit of damage. And in comes a Claw. You're scared of the Claw. You're scared of the Claw. Let's go ahead and do a Mind Strike and get back that one card that we just lost. And he's going to try and restore. Fuck me. We're not going to be able to block that, unfortunately. But if we go ahead and use Squinty Eye now, that Venomous Bite isn't going to kill us. But this Reckless Swing will most certainly destroy him. Damn. So I guess that's the power of the Drunken Sailor. To be able to power up these huge physical damage dealing moves. And if you happen to leave yourself on 1 heart, then, well, you're going to be healed. So, you know what? It's pretty fucking great. So, yeah. That's a great character to have, Cinnamari. Be proud. You won again. And you have another choice. You can get the Sparkly Headband, which gives you Holy Seal and Ignite. You'll lose Mind Strike and Focus, however. Or the Daisy Chain, which will give you the heal, but it'll and rekindle, but you'll lose Mind Strike and Focus. And then the Scroll of Souls. Holy motherfucking hell. That Scroll of Souls is definitely worth it whenever it comes up. Arcane Barrage, Cerebrate, which heals 3 and draws 2, Holy Seal, which heals per blocked, and Smite. So, that's a pretty obvious choice there for you, Cinnamari. I don't think I can make that much easier. I really don't think I can make that much easier. Like, yeah, I agree, Wrench. There is no choice. Yay! Scroll of Souls it is, babe. And that goes in your offhand, a piece of equipment you didn't have already. And the Dragon devours another minion. Love it. Okay, so it seems like you kind of have to survive the turns by which it only gives you 1 person, and then it starts giving you 2 again, which is awesome. Taking 4 damage in 1 turn causes 2 extra, and it turns out we can actually do that. So I think I might take the Gargoyle. Unfortunately, oh, yes I do. Excellent. I was like, I didn't think I had a room to connect, but it turns out I do. Never mind, never mind. 10 versus 8. Fuck that noise. We're definitely taking the Jungle Shaman, who only has 8 health. Excellent. And another piece of equipment for Cinnamari. Hopefully a piece of armor. We really want to get you a nice high-level piece of armor under your belt, and I'll feel a whole lot better about this situation. He's going to come in with a Dark Strike, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and do the Fire Blast. I feel like I kind of want to store up this Reckless Swing for when we can really use it to our advantage. Let's go ahead and hit the Mind Strike. And that gives us 4 cards now to choose from. That's an unblockable magic damage, so we'll save our Smite for just a minute. I kind of wanted to save this Reckless Swing for a time when we can really power it up, but whatever. I mean, what's the point in getting in all that damage if he's not going to be alive to enjoy it? Because this Arcane Barrage is going to be more than enough to destroy him. Yay, Jungle Shaman! And you are now level 4. Good job. Good job, Cinnamari. So we have the Scale Mail available to you, which gives you Repel and 2 fucking health. Talk about a good piece of armor for you. And then you've got the Sword, which gives you Slice and Dice, which will lose Fury, Flame Blast, and Flame Lash. And then the Spiked Shield, which will make you lose the Scroll, but it'll give you Spiky, an ability that I've talked about a lot. Repel, Slice, and Dice. Not too bad. I mean, that it's really a big trade-off because you're going completely physical versus half physical, half magic. But, yeah. Yeah, that Scale Mail. That fucking Scale Mail. Are you kidding me? I mean, again, you know, far be it for me to tell you how to make choices, but come on. Sometimes things are easier than others. No, Cinnamari, you do not have 2 armor choices. The Spiked Shield is actually offhand. The Sword is a weapon, and the body is a Scale Mail is the body. So yeah, the Scale Mail is basically your best and only choice there. Because now you have, oh mama, 12 hearts thanks to our little tonic down there. And I'm pretty sure that's the best we're gonna get. I don't know that we're gonna get a whole lot stronger. Unless, I think our Bone Helmet is technically level 2. So we could, in theory, find a better helmet. You know? But other than getting ourselves more loots, there's not a whole lot of point to fighting right now, Cinemari. So, basically, at this point, I'm waiting on your cue to tell me when to turn around and punch that dragon right squat in his dragon-ass face. Okay? Okay. Let's go ahead and hit him with the Reckless Swing. And chop! The Fury isn't activated yet, but thankfully, our half health now is like 7 hearts. 6 hearts. Yeah, because we have 12. So, bear that in mind. Oh, that Dark Strike's coming in, but we can't block it, unfortunately. But we can remove all the health that he just got back. Feeling pretty good about that. Let's go ahead and sneak in a nice little clumsy death jab. Boop, right to his paws. And we're going to block this with Holy Seal, which gives me back 1 heart. He's going to come in with a fiery weapon, but it's all over, baby, because my Arcane Barrage rains down from above. Right on his stupid shaman face. And now we have another choice for you, Cinemari. As it turns out, we do, in fact, have a level 3 crown for you to choose from. The Coral Crown will replace your Arcane Barrage and Cerebrate with another 2 hearts and spikes. Now that could be very, very, very handy. But you do lose Arcane Barrage and a 3 healing ability. So that's a big choice to make. You have the Mariner's Medallion, which gives you +1 to all healing, but you would lose all those abilities. And then the Wolf's Pelt, which would make you lose 1 heart and repel, but give you Rekindle and Restore, 2 other healing abilities. So that's a pretty good choice too. You know? That's a tough one. That is a really, really tough choice, Cinemari. And honestly, I don't know what kind of damage that dragon does to be able to tell you whether we can block all of it or not. To let you know whether that spikes would be worth it. It's another 2 hearts, which means you're less likely to have to use that 3 healing. But it's not just 3 healing. It's 3 healing and 2 draw 2. Okay, Cinemari? Absolutely. As I've said this whole time, the choices are yours, and yours alone. Good luck. So, with this massive gem in the way, in my hand, you know what? He's gonna go 1, 2, so we'll let him get a little closer in turn. All right, Cinemari, you have a choice to make here. This is it. This is your big choice. Do we let the dragon take us? Or do we keep running? Because we can try and keep running. Place another monster in his way. Move on up here. We'll be fine. That's true. Fury now comes in at 7 hearts, which is a considerable amount of health for you to have. So, Cinemari, do we take on the dragon or do we continue to run? I'll leave that up to you. Okay. You got it. It's time to scale that dragon mountain, baby. Let's do this thing. Ye scurvy dogs after me, Grog. Cap! All right, Durgan. We have 15 hearts at our disposal, and you're not going to be able to take us down that far. It's got Spark. Let's go ahead and deal a Mind Strike here, just to go ahead and kind of keep the damage even. Get another card in our hand. We're feeling pretty good. Let's just feel this guy out, okay? He's going to hit us with a 1 magic damage flare that we can't block anyway. And we're going to go ahead and store up 2 hearts, or 2 physical damage here. We can actually block one of those Dark Strike hits, and we will heal the other damage that we're going to take back. So basically, that was a null 0, except he got 1 heart out of the deal. Let's see. I'm thinking that it would be a good idea to go ahead and hit him hard with this Reckless Swing. That's a full 5 damage now. He's down to 6 hearts left. We're still at 10. And in comes the big damage. I kind of figured that was coming. Let's go ahead and use Focus to gain back 1 heart, draw a card, and also, you'll notice, store up a magic damage here. He's got Sweeping Blast, which actually blocks some stuff, so we don't really want to go full board just yet. But I've got this Reckless Swing here, and that's actually going to knock him down to 3 hearts. Guess the fuck what? Guess the fuck what? Cinnamari, you just won the match. Because Flame Lash is going to pick up that +1 magic damage, deal 3 damage to that dragon instead of 2, and the dragon is no more. His horde is mine! Ah! I mean, ours. His horde is ours, to be divvied up and split evenly amongst the chat venturers.
Next time I hope you find more danger.
That's motherfucking 4,000 gold. That's fucking 4,000 gold that we just got for that mission. You see the 90 gold that you just got from killing monsters? That's a drop in the motherfucking bucket compared to 4,000 gold. Holy shit. Good job, Cinnamari. Turns out beginner's luck is totally a thing because you survived your first run. Hooray. I'm so proud of you. And what do we get as bonuses here? We have Garden, 1 extra heart for all Dungeoneers. That's nice. Mine Troll, which is a new dungeon, Deep in the Mines, and Target Acquired. We also gained a new battle scar starting with Arcane 1. Nice, Cinnamari. So guess what? From now on, from now until your character dies, unfortunately, you will have this buff, this starting with Arcane 1, this mystical buff. It is not a growing buff. There are some that come in that kind of start sucky, and then eventually, as you gain more and more battles underneath that character's belt, they evolve over time. But this is one that just starts you with Arcane 1, and that's kind of nice. So, let us return to the guild and see what else lies in store, shall we? We have to plant a garden. I think the garden would be lovely right next to the trophy room. And we have a new cat burglar on our hands. Well, we know who the cat burglar is. We'll go ahead and do that for now. And let's expand the guild. We have 4,326 gold to spend. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. And that means we can actually afford 2 of these highest tier things, which means we can unlock 2 new chat venturers. Oh, I'm so excited. Who do we want? So we have the Troubadour, which has Ice Blast, Spike, Parry, Leap, and 2 arcane swipes. That's pretty good. And then +1 to physical attacks next turn when you deal magic damage. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. That's a good character. And then we have the Most Holy Grail Knight, who has Divine Hammer, Absolution, Divine Strike, Fervor, and Flagellate, which gives you 3 hearts, but takes away 1? What's the point of that? If you take 3+ damage in a turn, deal 1 magic damage. Interesting. So it seems as though you might be able to add on to the damage that you take in a turn in order to get this retribution tactic. Interesting. So that's a neat character, the Most Holy Grail Knight. I can see why you would want me to get him. What about the Cartomancer? The Cartomancer has the original edition, the Card Storm, which deals magic damage per card number of cards in hand, And then discards 4 cards. Jesus Christ. The card flick deals 1 physical damage that's quick and unblockable. The paper shield blocks 1 physical damage per card in hand. Counterplay blocks 2 magic damage and deals 1. And then the heart of the cards draws a card and gives you 1 heart. Draw 2 damage, or if you take 2 damage in a turn, draw a card. It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, basically, Dan. Basically, that's what it's saying. And then our last class here, the Math Magician, who has card counting, 2 magic damage, and makes a person discard a card. Calculate, +1 heart, and +2 magic damage next time you deal magic damage. Explain theorem, which will give your enemy a stupidity card. That's pretty great. Mental maths. Measure trajectory, block 2, heal 1. And then proof. And then bisect. If your opponent has exactly double your health, +2 to magic damage. Interesting. So I'm thinking that the first 2 we're going to get are definitely the Troubadour. Because, I mean, come on, seriously, we need a tavern up in this place. It's too grim and gruesome with all the, graves littered about the place. And we'll go ahead and get the Most Holy Grail Knight. We'll put the chapel far away from the tavern.
Yet this one is cold.
Up there. Yay!
Like
And a new Dungeoneer has arrived.
ray of light. They come here today to fight the good fight. So pure and clean and almost always right. Bow in the presence of the Most Holy Grail Knight.
Oh, that's awesome. I love his song. And so that means we have 2 new titles under our belt for more chat ventures. So the question is, who currently doesn't have a spot? Let's take a look. We will get to you just a second, Troubadour and Most Holy Grail Knight. But you'll notice that that's starting with 8 hearts. Wait, the Most Holy Grail Knight starts with 9 hearts. The Troubadour starts with 8. The Cat Burglar and the Chump start with 7. Barbarian has 7. Ranger has 7, 7, 7. Okay, interesting. And then 8 for the Drunken Sailor, you'll notice. Neat. Okay. So I notice that we do not have a place for Weasel. And so I'm thinking that our first Troubadour will be Weasel. Just because I think that's going to be the one that we try next. I really like that. And who else is in here that we don't have someone attached to? Wrench is already the bruiser, so he's good. Cinemari, you have your place. Since you won, you get to keep your spot. Dan, of course, you're still the apprentice and also the chump. We know that. Awer, you're still the shapeshifter. And Rains, you're still the barbarian. Cool. So I think that's everybody. Let's go ahead and go exploring. Ooh.
Deep underground in the dwarven mines, be aware there are no warning
We have a new area
signs.
to explore.
You could turn around and just walk away. And then live to fight another day.
The Golden Sun Idol is ours. This'll swipe that smug little look off their smug Ivory League smug faces. I don't know why they wanted this thing so much. It's hideous. It's got stupid eyes, a stupid nose, and stupid hair, and stupid hay. What's this say on the bottom? It looks like it was commissioned from the Dwarven Mining Conglomerate. I know that place. It's way up north. Why is the Ivory League going all the way up there for their ugly ass ornaments? Are they in partnership? Is that why they have so much gold? Is that why I don't? Is there really a conspiracy here? Is this gluten-free diet really helping my digestion? I need answers, damn it! And I need pictures of Spider-Man. Sometimes it's time to hit them where it hurts. These dwarves can be sneaky in their clever contraptions. I guess I'll have to be sneakier. Or cleverier. Contraptioneer. Or just send wave after wave, a wave and wave of Dungeoneers after them until the bodies pile up and I can just climb over you guys. Yeah, that last one sounds good. And the mines have opened up before us. Oh, that's so awesome. But we also have here some adventures that may lead us further down the pirate's path, and so I'm kind of wanting to do that. Let's see here. We have the Arby treasure. X marks the spot of that finding treasure. Weasel, I want you to sing a song of merriment as you find me that treasure on the broken boat. Because it's your turn. Let's do this fucking thing. Of course you can be a pirate on the land. Well, I mean, it's harder to, but this is still I mean, kind of. It looks like the innards of a ship, maybe a ship on the bottom of the ocean. And you have to collect one large chest in order to do so. It looks like we have to find the treasure map in order to get the chest, and a skeleton fucking pirate that has aggressive, crewmate, and also brittle. Remember brittle. Attached to it, and is also level 4. So we're gonna have to get way stronger before we go and take on that skeleton, okay? And so I think the mundane mermaid may actually be our best choice because she takes extra damage from magic stuffs. Let's go ahead and lay her down. Some coins on top, and let's go do. I was gonna say let's go do bad things to that mermaid, but that sounds really awful. Let's go take down that mermaid. That's the one. She's gonna deal herself a headbutt. So let's go ahead and use Ice Blast to make this a nice hearty 2 magic damage attack. She's gonna hit with Spray, which means we discard and draw a new card here. But you know what she's not blocking? Physical damage. Let's go ahead and do that nice and quickly. And that knocks her down to 1 fucking card. Awesome. She's gonna try and hit us there with some magic damage, but guess what she can't block? The physical that's on top of that arcane swipe. And that means that that mermaid descends down to the bottom of the sea. Under the sea, under the sea, everything's deader down where it's wetter, under the sea. Weasel, your first choice, my friend. We have a grenade, which will give you Fire Blast and Flame Lash. We have the fork, which will give you Slice. And the wooden stool, which will give you a stupidity card, repel, and also bash. The choices are yours and yours alone. Good luck. Rains, I imagine that mermaid has little, like, spray sacks, probably where boobs would be on a regular person, and so you just, like, and out it squirts. Oh, you guys. God, no. There's no way that could happen. Are you kidding me? Me singing for 3 hours? The only time I've ever done that was for a stage play. When we did 2 shows back to back. That was hell. That was hell in a handbasket. Weasel wants the fork. Are you sure? Everything else gives you 2 cards or more. The fork only gives you 1. Are you sure? I mean, to be fair, the choices are yours and yours alone. But sometimes I do like to kind of give a gentle nudge. And I really try not to do that very often. Because it's much more fun to have you guys make mistakes the hard way. Let's go ahead and lay down another little mermaid here with the mundane trait. And we'll be able to level up again here. Let's do this, Weasel. Because he also has that mundane trait. Damn it. I really don't want to waste either of my damage blocking attacks against something that's unblockable. Fuck it. We'll just use the stupidity card, get it out of our hand, and now we've got something good here. We can go ahead and block this 2 damage. He's gonna take 1, and we deal 2 right back. See, aren't you glad that I did that shit? We're going to go ahead and block the 2 magic damage here thanks to our leap ability and deal 2 physical right back. We still cycled a card, but in the end, really, is that really all that important? We're going to block one of the physical damage here and deal 1 right back. Come on, magic damage. Oh, fucker. You know what? You know what? I think we're still going to kill him. I think even if we do this, we're still going to kill him because 1 magic damage gets around that shield and the other physical damage wasn't blocked at all. So we still won. Good job, Weasel. And you have another choice, my friend. We have the Cultist Hood, which gives you Holy Seal, Smite, and Fire Blast. Not too bad, if you ask me. The Glyph, which will replace your wooden stool and give you Holy Seal and Mind Strike. And then the Daisy Chain, which will give you +1 heart and Rekindle. Those are pretty good choices, my friend. Choose carefully. Choose wisely. The choices are yours and yours alone. Good luck. Oh, shit. I just noticed that my webcam fell over. I wonder how long ago that happened. How long have you only been able to see this much of my face? I really need to get a new 1080p webcam. Like, I went back the other day and I went back earlier today to make the thumbnail for Minecraft Story Mode tonight. And you really do notice a stark difference in what you were able to see on that 1080 camera versus what you're able to see here. Like, there's no contest. All right, baby. You got it, Weasel. The hood it is. We're going to go ahead and hood up right now. So you're about to be Little Red Riding Weasel as we go ahead and ride on through the countryside, murdering all the people we want. Let's go ahead and lay down this corridor. And some gold right in the middle of it. And I'm thinking another merman. Who's also still level 2. But the other one was that gunner. And fuck that gunner. That gunner sucks. That gunner sucks balls. So he's got a charge here. And, I mean, we kind of know what to do. We're going to go ahead and deal this damage here. And because we are the spell sword, that actually stores up 1 physical damage, remember. We can go ahead and do another arcane swipe, which is actually going to deal 4 damage now. And store up another physical damage. You see how this is working out for us? We're going to go ahead and use leap. And that actually deals 3. And we leapt right over that merman's head. And we're going to continue on our merry, merry path. Love it! Good job, Weasel. So we have on your hand the Shimmering Cloak, which will give you Mind Strike and Flame Lash. Not bad. The Cooking Pot, which will replace your hood and give you Slam, but you'll lose Holy Seal and Smite. And then we have the Anchor, finally a good weapon for you. We have Slam and Smash. Pretty good attacks, especially considering you have that Spell Sword ability, and the instant you do any magic attacks, your next physical attack is going to be buffed. So, I mean, the Shimmering Cloak's good because that means we'll be able to activate that buff more often. The Anchor is good because that means once we do get that buff, that attack's going to fucking hurt. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Weasel? So you've got a good choice here, my friend. What's it gonna be? All right. We're gonna anchor ourselves very firmly into this adventure. Pick up our nice little bit of gold. I'm just gonna close my eyes for a second. Okay. So suddenly he started sleeping. I wonder what that's supposed to imply. Well, you have 15 hearts, or 15. You have 10 hearts now, 11 if you include our buff, against his 15. But remember, he does have brittle. So now that we're able to actually cause 4 damage pretty reliably on some stuff. If only he had mundane. Damn. Okay. Let's go ahead and get up to level 4. Which means we're gonna have to take on a cranky parrot. I'm not excited about that because that ferocious buff is going to hurt like a motherfucker. But it's okay. Corridor on down. Oh, fuck me. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. The Flaming Gala, which has burn and ferocious. Oh, of course. I missed the opportunity to get the regular cranky parrot, so what does it give me? The ultimate cranky parrot. And a way that I don't want to go. Shit. Alright, let's do this. And skip that stupid enemy. We are wasting turns, I know, but ultimately it doesn't really matter. And we'll go... Ooh. A were-crab mage. What? That's awesome. We haven't seen that thing before. Let's fight it. And, you know, I don't think I want to do the Buccaneer. Buccaneers actually suck balls. Let's see if we can get an easier level 3 under our pants here. I want to fight this were-crab mage. That thing sounds awesome. With our 11 fucking health. And it has frail. So our incoming physical damage is going to hurt a lot more. Let's go ahead and block 1 damage, heal 1 heart, take 1 damage, he heals 1 heart. I should have blocked. Damn it, I should have saved it for this one instead. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is attack back with our own magic damage. Oh, and we had to damn it. Oh well, it's fine. This leap is going to hurt like a motherfucker. Excellent. Look at that were-crab mage. Just taking all of my damage. Let's go ahead and deal Ice Blast. With it being unblockable, guess what? It's going to trigger. And in comes a splash. I'm thinking Slam. I mean, that's all we have to do. It's still going to be 4 damage, which is more than enough to kill it. And that hurt like a son of a bitch. Cool. Cool. So, yeah. We killed the were-crab mage. And so what would you like, my dear? We have the Shimmering Cloak, which actually you don't have a body armor piece yet. So taking that is not a bad idea. The Cultist Hood again, which would give you just a straight up 2 gold. Or the Stiletto, which will replace your anchor with Shift and Slice. And remember, we can always take just another Hope card just to take the gold. What shall you choose, Weasel, my friend? What shall you choose? Yeah, Reigns, I mean, seriously, this class is pretty good. Troubadour is kicking some serious ass up in here. Oh, Kisty, you know that's exactly how I am. Are you kidding me? You've watched me play every game thus far. Anytime we find anything new, I'm like, ooh, what the fuck is that? I have to find out. All right, Weasel, you got it. Shimmering Cloak it is. It goes on your voluptuous body, accentuates every curve. That's what a Shimmering Cloak does. And we're gonna go ahead and lay down another room. It's gonna have to be this room, and it's gonna have to be going this damn way. But is a Buccaneer or a Pirate better? The aggressive means that he's gonna chase me. The Fury means that she's gonna have more damage come half health. So I'm thinking we're gonna go ahead and take on the regular one. Let's do this thing. This pirate ain't gonna stand a chance against you, Weasel. Not a fucking chance. You kidding me? Block the easy strike, take the 1 heart, and in comes some big damage. But guess what? I don't really give a shit. He's gonna heal 1 heart. Let's go ahead and store up 1 physical damage. And guess what, motherfucker? Block. 3 physical damage. No discarding of cards for us today. I mean, right? Let's go ahead and deal the Fire Blast. That stores up 1 physical damage. He's got rum, but we've got 3 damage to deal. Oh, shit. Oh, well. He's going to block 1 of them. It's fine. He did steal a card. But guess what he's not going to be able to do? Block that quick attack! Block that quick attack! Motherfucker! You, see, God. That's what I love about this game. There are so many cards that kind of balance each other out and make some really great builds. Like, you have that quick attack right there, which is not only great for preemptively activating the physical damage. Say for example, Weasel, we had spikes, okay? Say you got an item that gave you spikes, which I don't think any of these have it. We'll get to this in just a second. The heater shield, which will replace your fucking wooden stool, and you'll lose repel and smash, which will gain those. The wind shield, which will give you tenacious, and the broken bottle, which will replace your anchor with those guys. Not too bad, but it's still not quite good enough for me. But anyway, goes the same. All right, you can either do that, or say we had the spikes, and you blocked his damage, which dealt 1 physical damage. So you use the quick attack, which deals 2 magic damage. You store up a physical damage. Fuck, you wouldn't be blocking anything. But say you used a quick attack that also had blocking, like intercept or something like that. You would actually be able to block that damage, do the thorn damage, which is physical, and then that physical damage from the thorns would then carry along the bonus damage that you had from the spell sword. Dealing 4 magic damage out of basically a 2 damage and 1 blocking quick attack. It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, so going back to our choice here, we have the heater shield, which does give you 1 heart, but it also gives you ignite and firestorm at the cost of repel and smash. But you will lose that stupidity. The wooden shield, which gives you tenacious, but you'll lose smash and the stupidity card. And then the broken bottle, which will do that. So, I don't know. That's a tough call, Weasel. What do you want to do? Remember, you can always take gold. That is always an option. The choices are yours and yours alone. Good luck. I believe in the power of your choosing. I know you will make the right decision. Well, the right one for you anyway. And whatever you're wanting to build. Is it going to be some nice, quick magic damage? I will say this. Here's the thing. We're gonna be if you get that heater shield, the ignite, that magic damage every turn means that every turn you're going to be building up 1 physical damage. That's pretty fucking good. That's pretty fucking good. We'll find out very quickly if those physical damages that we build up stack. Because that's going to be the big deciding factor. Does that damage stack? If it does, they're in for some fucking trouble. All right, Weasel, you've got 13 hearts at your disposal here. Let's start out. Shit. We don't want to use a blocking ability on unblockable attacks. Let's go ahead and start out with Slam. It's going to hit us for 2 unblockable. We'll hit her for 2 unblockable. And we'll go ahead and block this strike to gain back 1 of those hearts. Love it. Damn it. Damn it. Now I wish I had saved it. You dumbass. Let's go ahead and use a smite, because I don't think she has any magic abilities, but that's fine. Fuck me. Of course she will make me discard my 1 great ability. But it's fine. We'll go ahead and use this. It turns out Spell Sword does stack. No, it doesn't. Huh. It did until the turn ended, oddly enough. So if we... Interesting. Okay, I'm going to have to take note of that and figure out exactly how that works. All right. Good job, Weasel. Through sheer brute fucking force, we were able to make it through that. Holy shit. And now we have another choice for you. You've got the Coral Crown, which will give you +2 hearts and thorns. But you'll lose Holy Seal, Smite, and Firestorm. You'll still have Ignite, though. You can get the Cavalier's Hat, which will give you Shift, Interrupt, and Slice. Remember that interrupt attack that we were talking about there? Maybe, Kisty. Potentially, yes. And then there's the Wolf Pelt, which will give you 1 additional heart, Rekindle, and Restore. But you'll lose Firestorm and Mind Strike. Or, of course, you can just take some loot. I will leave that choice up to you, Weasel, my dear. What shall you choose? The Cavalier's Hat? The Wolf Pelt? Or the Coral Crown? That's a tough one. That's a tough choice. I mean, 2 hearts is great, but at what cost? Weasel wants the Cavalier's Hat. Okay. The choices are yours. And yours alone. Let's do this thing. I will say this. Now you look kind of like a musketeer that wields an anchor instead of an axe. Wait, what? Oh, fuck me. It has the crewmate buff. So every time we've killed one of these pirates, we've actually been giving it more health. Yup. That's a thing. That's a thing that has happened a couple of times. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's go ahead and take down this cranky parrot, see if we can't get another piece of level 3 equipment under our belts here. Nice little 13 health, and he's got ferocious. So once he starts dealing a lot of damage, we're gonna have to kill him sooner rather than later. Alright, we'll go ahead and deal the arcane swipe here, which ramps up our spell sword buff. He's got stupidity going for him. Let's just go ahead and deal the damage. Screw it. I mean, it's gonna go away if we don't. So we kind of gotta. Unfortunately, that's unblockable. But it will knock him down a serious amount of damage. Let's go ahead and hit him with magic. And then suddenly this parry will block both of his damage, deal 3 to him, and the cranky parrot is no more. That parrot got plucked. Mother plucker. All right, we got another choice here. The red mail, which will replace your shimmering cloak, and you'll lose mind strike and ignite, but you'll gain 1 heart and repel. Or the masquerade mask, which will replace your cavalier hat, and you'll gain holy seal, smite, and focus. Not bad. And the war horn, which will replace your heater shield, and you'll lose ignite and the +1 heart. Or you can just take some gold. It's up to you. It's up to you. I didn't goof, Harwood. I did exactly what I wanted to do. The red mail might be nice, but that ignite though. I mean, to be fair, ignite and mind strike is a very small price to pay for 1 heart and 3 blocking. Absolutely, you may, Weasel. And you're right. Against this level 4 skeleton, which has probably some really big damaging attacks, that 3 blocking could be very, very useful. Okay, Weasel. Gold it is. Cool. So we can go ahead and lay down this cornerstone here. And 1 gold, 2, oh fuck. 2 gold. And onwards we trot. Yay, massive gem. Love it. And here comes the skeleton pirate. Unfortunately, we can't lay out any other pathing, except, you know, to get away from it, which we don't really want to do. Fuck it. Weasel, cross your fingers, your toes, your eyes, and anything else you got that can be crossed, because we're going up against a 17 health skeleton pirate. Alright, it's going to start out with a drain, which is going to heal it back a little bit. But that's okay, because we'll hit it hard with Fire Blast, and that's going to start saving up some magic damage here. Yoink is going to try and steal from us, but that's not going to happen. We'll get around it with Mind Strike, and we still have our bonus. If only I had an interrupt instead. Fuck. Okay, let's go ahead and go with Arcane Swipe, which will now deal 3 damage, taking it down a good bit. And fuck. Let's go ahead and deal Ice Blast. That's gonna get the yeah, Spell Sword still going here. And it's still got more pain. God, it's still got more pain. We need magic damage blocking stuff badly. Like, that's what we're missing right now, is magic damage dealing stuff. Let's go ahead and hit him with the Ignite. Excellent. That fire damage coming around for us. Fuck. He's going to be able to block one of our damages no matter what we do. We might as well at least make it worth it. That's going to be 3 damage coming in. He blocks 1, takes 2. That brittle. I really want that brittle to activate. God, I want brittle so bad. Alright, let's hold that leap until he tries to do something bad to us. I'm going to attack with Spike instead. Kyap kyap. And 1 magic. Alright, so now, I mean, oh, that's why I'm so glad that we kept this. Oh my god, I'm so glad that we kept that leap. We'll go ahead and get around his block. And there goes. Alright. Okay. Okay, guys. Suddenly the tide has turned in our favor here. Fuck. He's gonna steal one of our cards. If I do Arcane Strike, it'll store up 1 physical damage. He stole a card from me, and I think it was that interrupt too. No, it wasn't. We've still got it. We've still got it. And we're gonna win. Oh my god. That flame lash, you guys. That quick 2 magic damage flame lash is gonna win. Cinnamari! You did it! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Good job, Cinnamari. I'm so goddamn proud of you. God, really? Really? Nope. Wrong adventurer. Cinnamari won the last one. Weasel won this one. Good job, Weasel. I almost gave your win away to somebody else. Good job, Weasel. So, you have another choice, sir. Because the quest isn't done. We've beaten the boss, but our quest is not over. We have the winged staff, which will replace your ankle, which will replace your anchor with Holy Seal, Smite, and Focus. And then you have the wooden shield, which will give you Tenacious and Repel, but you'll lose those. And then the spiked shield, which will give you Spikes, Repel, Dice, and Eviscerate. But you'll lose Flame Lash, Ignite, and 1 heart. Now, I don't know how much of the dungeon is left. We have to get the treasure map. And then we have to get to a large chest. My favorite. So, I don't know if there's anything else dangerous that's coming for us. But we do have a lot of blocking ability under our belt. So, this is a big choice for you, Weasel. What's it gonna be? The winged staff? Wooden shield? Or the spiked shield? Of course you may. It gives you Holy Seal, Smite, and Focus, and you'll lose Bash and Slam, which is not that much of a sacrifice, to be quite frank with you. Losing a little bit of physical damage there, but, I mean, we've got a ton still. Well, I say a ton. Now you're kind of down to your innate physical damage dealing abilities. Whenever they come around, which is fairly often. So what's it going to be, my friend? The winged staff? The wooden shield? Alright, the winged staff it is. You bet. And we'll go ahead and get our nice little gem here for another 5 gold. Another 5 gold! And I think we're gonna go ahead and in turn to go ahead and grab our treasure map. Where, oh where, is the X? Love it. Alright, fortunately, we don't really have any way to get there right now. Kind of have to wait on the heart of the cards to talk to us here. But you'll notice we've actually gone up to level 5, which is higher than we've ever gone before. And suddenly we have, Jesus Christ, 7 plus 6, 13 hearts. 14 hearts at our disposal. Holy hell. And still no way to progress around. Damn it. In turn. Fuck it. You know, Rokarian, this has been a really, really fun way to play this game. Sitting here with a chat, having fun, killing monsters ourselves, and really just not really giving a damn about anything. Talking shit amongst ourselves. Getting a whole bunch of chat venturers killed. We went ahead and picked up the bad fountain, unfortunately. Both fighters gain burn next turn. But we actually gain the ability to get ever closer to our goal, which is that X. X marks the spot. We don't really need to do anything else as far as fighting goes. We just need to get around. If it would let me. That would be great. In turn. Cool. So we've actually got 2 fountains under our belt now. The Fountain of Combustion and this Fountain of Knowledge. Nope, that's not gonna help. Oh well, go ahead and lay out a gem. Done and done. The Ranger is a great class. I will say this, our Ranger is actually very proud of the fact that he's died the least this entire playthrough. And I will say this, I'm very proud of him too. I believe that he was driving around at last we heard. I hope everything's okay. He hasn't come back as far as I've seen. And we'll go and pick up some more gold. Come on, give me some corridorage. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's the good stuff. Right here and right here. Oh man, I was so close to being able to lay down that final corridor to the X. Hopefully this will give me the chance. Yay. X marks the spot. And there is in fact a pirate sitting on my booty. Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing, pirate? That's my goddamn treasure. That is my goddamn treasure. I will fight you for it. We will fight you for it. I believe that Huntsman was a little bit ago. He said that he was driving around listening to the stream. He had to drive somewhere. So hopefully everything's okay. But we've got the burn and we've got the knowledge here. So we actually have our hand starting size increased by 2, you'll notice here, starting out this fight. And we can go ahead and start out with a nice hearty... he's already ignited, so we don't even need to fucking do that. Go ahead and deal with a nice hearty flame blast. Love it. Now remember, he's going to be... Oh, never mind. Fury is not aggressive. Those are not the same things, Tim. He's got physical damage blocking capabilities. So then I say that we go around those physical damage blocking capabilities and for 2 magic damage. Love it. And he's down to 1. If he oh, he's gonna die. He's gonna die so hard. He's gonna die so hard that he's not even gonna get the chance to attack me for it. You know what, pirate? I would say that I feel bad for that. I really don't. I really, really don't. That was a well-earned victory, Weasel. Yeah, Rook. You know, it's a potluck. It really is a potluck on whether or not they are positive. Most of them will end up positive by the time you end it, but man. All right, Weasel, last choice here. You've got the Cursed Bow, which will give you decay and ranged, a positive and negative there, but also fleet-footed and haste. Now that haste is a great card because it blocks all damage. Magical, physical, doesn't fucking matter. And you also draw 2 cards there. But that decay, though, taking 2 or more damage, which is not a lot of damage, takes 1 more extra in return. So, it's not a great one to have. And then you've also got the Horned Helmet, which will give you Fury, a good one. But you'll lose Shift and Interrupt for that. You'll have to lose Shift and Interrupt in order to do that. And then you also have the Wooden Shield, which will give you Tenacious and Repel. But unfortunately, you'll lose those guys down at the bottom. Or you can just take some gold. It's up to you. All that's left is for us to take the fucking chest. So, like, we're almost done here. Just let me get my hands on that chest. I want my hands on that chest. I want that chest. Give me that chest. Give me that chest. Make your pick. I want the chest. Well, then pick the gold. I think we can actually lay down gold right in the path that we're going. Cool. Done and done. One last massive gem lies between us and absolute victory. A good first run for the Troubadour, I would say. I think that's proof positive that some of these later classes are just insanely powerful. I can't wait to try out the Most Holy and Grail Knight.
Well, this is really just quite surprising. Aren't Dungeoneers just cannon fodder? But against all odds, they keep surviving. They're so dumb. Why even bother?
And Weasel has won another round. Turns out that Troubadour sings a very, very nice melody as it goes through the land, but it just earned its first battle scar, and unfortunately, it is the Flesh Wound battle scar, which means that you'll start each round from here on out with -1 heart. Until that Flesh Wound turns into the Tenacious trait, which will be very nice to have innately. I mean, we barely got down to 1 heart at all there, but, you know, that's a good one to have. All right, let us return to the guild here and see what kind of damage that we can do. We have 556 gold, which means we can actually buy something that we don't have. You know what? What do we have here? Trickster's Plunder lets us have +1 loot choice slot, and you start with a level 1 loot choice. That's not bad. It's not a bad one to have. The warrior strength would give us +1 to first physical damage in battle, and also the crush 1 card. Decent. We have the shrine, which would give us +1 heart and holy 1. So we're definitely going to build the heart shrine here in a little bit, because that's basically an upgrade of our Phlogiston. And then we have the Crone's Mind, which will give us arcane 1 and +1 starting hand size in battle. But we've already got these 2 already. Damn. Now I'm going to have to rescind what I just said, because we're not actually going to spend any money. We're going to save that damn money up. We're going to save that money up, ladies and gentlemen, for next time when we come back here and play some Guild of Dungeoneering, which unfortunately won't be next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, we're coming back here and playing more Telltale games, because Batman, the Telltale series, is being released next Tuesday, just in time for us to stream it live. I'm super duper excited. Be here for that stream, because after we play Batman, we'll end up playing a little bit of Choice Chamber. That's going to be really fun. I kind of like the idea of bouncing back and forth between Guild of Dungeoneering and Choice Chamber on these Tuesdays when we get to play these chat interaction games. I think that's a really fun way to do it. But anyway, we'll be back here on Thursday playing more Final Fantasy and also more Dishonored, because I can't stay away from it. So we'll be right back here. Yeah, you're watching this on twitch.tv/TimLeftwich. My name is Tim Leftwich. You can watch the VOD on youtube.com/TimLeftwich. If you would care to support what we do here, go to the donation link down below. All of the money that you give goes right back into the show to make sure that our lights stay on and make sure we can give the best possible performance here for you, making everything bigger and better. We have some big plans coming down the pipes, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, big plans ain't cheap. But anyway, that's my problem, not yours. We'll be back here on Thursday, and as always, we'll see you next time.